We all know failure hurts. It brings the sudden sting of public disappointment and the slow burn of private shame. For years, I treated failure like an endpoint, a proof of my limitations. But the greatest breakthroughs in my life didn't happen during success. They happened in the quiet aftermath of a major collapse. Today, I want to share the 3 most profound life lessons that I could only have learned from absolute failure. These are lessons that shift your foundation, turning pain into unshakable strength. This isn't about bouncing back quickly, it's about building deeper roots. Let's start with the loudest lesson failure ever taught me. The first lesson is this: failure forces you to finally define your enough. Success culture teaches us constant expansion, constant striving, and constant noise. It tells us we are never enough. Our efforts are never enough, and our current position is never enough. Failure silences all that noise with one simple, brutal fact. You lost. In that stillness, you are finally forced to ask yourself, why did I keep pushing past my breaking point? The goal was moved right before the finish line, wasn't it? That moment of total stillness after a failure is the first time you can look at the goal and say, if I had achieved that much, would it have been enough? The quiet exercise. Write down the metrics you chase: money, titles, followers. Now, write down the 3 core emotional states you actually want. Security, clarity, peace. Failure shows you that your pursuit of the metric often destroys your pursuit of the feeling. Your true enough is an internal boundary, not an external achievement. Lesson 1. Only you can define when the pursuit ends, and the strength begins. The second great lesson is that failure is the ultimate filter for validation. We spend huge amounts of energy trying to control what others think. When a major project or venture collapses, everyone sees it. The pretense is gone. And in that public vulnerability, something remarkable happens. The validation you sought from strangers disappears, and it is replaced by the quiet support of the few people who matter. The fair-weather fans vanish overnight. The people who stay. They are your bedrock. They are the only validation that ever truly mattered. Failure strips away the need for external applause, leaving you with quiet integrity. The quiet exercise. Identify the 3 people whose opinion truly affects your spirit. Focus your energy entirely on honoring their values and your own. Let the opinions of everyone else become silent background noise. You stop performing for the crowd and start living for your truth. Lesson 2. When you stop seeking validation, you find your quiet conviction. The third and deepest lesson I learned is that true strength is non-reactive patience. When you fail spectacularly, the immediate instinct is to panic and fix it immediately. To launch the recovery effort. To publicly announce the pivot, to start the next thing with twice the speed. This is just fear pretending to be ambition. Failure requires you to practice intentional, prolonged stillness. You must sit with the discomfort. You must fully process the loss. This silence is the space where genuine insight, not mere reaction, finally takes root. Trying to rush through the lesson is like pulling a plant up to check its roots who just kill the growth. The quiet exercise. Give yourself a mandatory 30-day period of non-action after a major setback. No new launches. No big decisions. Just journaling and reflection. Use that time to distinguish between temporary pain and permanent wisdom. Patience after failure is not passive. It is the most active form of silent strength there is. It proves you are leading yourself, not being led by fear. Lesson 3. Wait for wisdom. Do not react to fear. So, let's quickly recap these 3 quiet lessons from failure. Define your enough, prioritize feeling over metrics. Filter your validation, listen only to the few voices that matter. Practice patience, wait for wisdom before you act. Embrace the quiet space that failure provides. It is a classroom, not a coffin. Your greatest strength isn't that you avoid falling. It's that you know how to rebuild silently. Which of these lessons hits you hardest right now? Let me know in the comments below. If this helped you reframe your past struggles? Please subscribe for more strength in silence. Keep turning your setbacks into quiet strength.